Welcome. My name is Suzanne Robichaud, and I'm a registered clinical hypnotherapist. And thank you for joining me today for this hypnotherapy session on forgiveness. Before we begin, make sure that you have found a place to listen to this where you won't be disturbed. Turn all distractions off. Use a headset if you can. And make sure that you found a place where you can sit and lay back comfortably. And your eyes will be closed. You will be going within. So only listen to this at the appropriate times. And if you enjoy this hypnotherapy session, check out my website, northvancouverhypnotherapy.com, for full downloadable hypnotherapy sessions that can help you to release triggers, to stop taking things personally, to create a healthy body mindset, an optimistic mindset, and so much more. And please like and share this hypnotherapy session if it helped you. And if you're ready, let's begin. Take a nice big deep breath in. And as you exhale, let your eyes close down. Take another nice big deep breath in. And just imagine your whole body surrendering as you exhale. And then one more all on your own. Nice big deep breath in and just let it feel good to exhale, to let go. And then just breathe naturally. In and out your nose now, following the flow of your breath as it flows through your body. Just letting the whole outside world fade away as you simply stay focused on the sound of my voice. During our session, you will be aware to whatever's important, wonderfully undisturbed to the unimportant. Following the breath as it flows through the body, letting it feel good to exhale, to let go. And just forgetting all about the breathing. Just let your body breathe slow, deep, and rhythmic all on its own. And let's just take a moment to become grounded and centered, to bring our awareness inward. So I want you to imagine that you are standing in the middle of an empty room. Any room, it doesn't matter, big or small. And I want you to think about or imagine energy is flowing all the way from the center of your body out to the wall in front of you in your mind. It only takes a moment. And now you just pull that energy back to the center of your body, to the wall on the right of you now. Just let it flow all the way to the wall on the right. And again, you bring it back, pull it back to the center of your body. Behind you now. Just let that energy flow and expand back behind you. And again, you bring it back, pull it back, guide it back to the center of your body. And to the left now. Maybe you see it, imagine it, or even just think about it. It doesn't matter. Just pull it back to your body now. Down to the floor beneath your feet. And I want you to imagine that you're pulling that energy back up through the soles of your feet, all the way up through your legs, to the center of your body. And it just continues to flow up through the chest, the neck, the face, right out the top of the head, flowing all the way up to that ceiling above you in your mind. Then you just guide it back down. Just imagine it, think about that energy flowing down through the top of your head, your face, your neck, to the center of your body. And you just bring your awareness back to your breathing, to your body breathing. Just observe your body breathing slow, deep, and rhythmic all on its own. And you let go even more. Just letting go into the peace, letting your body surrender to the surface beneath it. I want you to bring your awareness to the muscles around your eyes. Just think about all of those muscles letting go like elastic bands being released. Let your eyelids become heavy so that it almost feels like they are glued shut, locked shut. Just think about that feeling spreading beyond the eyes to the forehead, the cheeks, the jaw, through your scalp all the way down the chin, the back of the neck, the front of the neck, so that all of the muscles in your face become so incredibly relaxed. Even your tongue is resting in the mouth. With every breath that you exhale, you become more relaxed than on the breath before. It just happens automatically. You let it happen, allowing you to continue to sink down into this wonderful feeling of relaxation. And all of the muscles in your neck let go. The shoulders now. Simply thinking about all of the muscles in your shoulders surrendering. Releasing like elastic bands, letting go. And you just take your time. You know that it's good for you to slow down every once in a while. So you take advantage of it, and you do that here. Slowing down in the body and in the mind. And that feeling of relaxation spreads down through the arms, the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, right out the palms of the fingers, the tips of the hands. Maybe you notice your arms becoming heavier and heavier, almost as though they are stuck to the surface beneath them, like a magnetic pull is pulling them to the surface. Maybe it's a lightness you observe. It doesn't matter how you experience it or what you experience. All you do is follow the sound of my voice, the suggestions, and you observe how well your body responds to your thoughts now. Just let that feeling flow down, pour in to your chest and your back, over each and every rib, down through the body, all the way down to the waist, the lower back, the hips, so that your whole upper body just surrenders even more to the surface beneath it. Every breath that you exhale, you become more relaxed than on the breath before. And you just let go into this feeling. It's safe to let go into this feeling. And as you exhale, that feeling flows down into the legs, to the thighs, down through the upper legs to the knees, releasing, relaxing all of the muscles in your legs. And you just surrender to this feeling. Down through the calves, the ankles, right out the soles of your feet, the tips of your toes. So that from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, you are becoming so wonderfully, so deeply relaxed. And you enjoy this feeling that you are creating, because your body responds to your thoughts and you get to choose your thoughts. And you are choosing right now to focus on the thoughts that I am suggesting to you as you sink deeper and deeper into this feeling. Just letting go in the body. Now, I'd like you to use your imagination even more powerfully. And you can even just think about it. We're not all visual. So just thinking about it is just as effective. But you don't really try. You just let it come to you. Just let it be. Just think about it and see what happens. So I want you to imagine or think about a set of stairs at the edge of a beautiful forest. A small set of stairs at the edge of a beautiful, magical forest. Your imagination is limitless. So make it how you like it. Make it beautiful. You're just standing there at the top of this small set of stairs. There's about 5 steps down to a trail, a path that leads into this beautiful, magical forest. And you just let the thought or the image of the stairs just come to you. Maybe it's a memory, maybe it's something your mind creates today. Maybe it's just a pleasant thought. And I wonder if you can imagine looking down those stairs to the trail, the path, waiting for you today. And as you do, maybe you even get a little bit of a looking down feeling. But you notice the stairs, what they're made of, if they look old and worn, or if they're fairly new. Maybe there's a railing on either side. In a moment, I'm going to begin to guide you to take those steps down to that trail, to that path in this beautiful, magical forest, so that we can begin our journey of healing and forgiveness, of letting go. So with each step that you take down, it's an opportunity for you to let go into this feeling even more deeply. With each step you take on those stairs, you let go even more. Just letting go in the body, allowing the whole outside world to fade far, far away. With each step you take, you step deeper and deeper into this scene. So looking down at your feet, and stepping down onto that first step now, feeling both feet on that step, and you let go even more deeply. Nobody's wanting anything, nobody's needing anything, nothing for you to do right now, but just enjoy this journey. Stepping down onto the next step, both feet on that step. Maybe you can feel your feet on that step, see your feet on that step as you let go even more. And the next step, and the next, sinking deeper and deeper into this feeling, only a step or two next till you step down onto that trail, that path. And you take those steps now, stepping deeper and deeper into this scene, deeper and deeper into this feeling, and stepping onto the ground now. Both feet on the ground, both feet on that path. And you just take a nice big deep breath in here. And exhale and let it feel so good to feel your feet on the ground, on the earth. And you look down on the path. You notice what it's made of, what it feels like beneath your feet. You look down the trail, the path in front of you. The beautiful trees along the way. The sun lighting the way perfectly, giving the trail a beautiful golden glow. And it feels so welcoming. You feel drawn to walk down this path, guided by the beautiful soft light. So you begin your journey. You begin to walk along this path, each step that you take, sinking deeper and deeper into the scene, this magical, beautiful forest where you feel so safe, so welcome. It's like you've been here before. And you let go even more with every step that you take, becoming more in touch with your real self than ever before. And you notice, as you look ahead on this path, you can see that it opens up just a short distance ahead to a beautiful opening. And it almost seems like the sun is even brighter and more beautiful there. The air seems to be vibrating and shimmering with beautiful energy. And you continue with every step getting closer and closer to this opening. And you arrive now at the opening of this beautiful forest. And as you do, you can feel the energy is so beautiful, so pure. A love energy flowing around in this opening. And in the center of this opening is the most beautiful temple, the most beautiful building of your choice. Whatever suits you, this is your journey, your beautiful, magical forest. And you notice this building there, the most beautiful building. And you walk towards it, through this opening towards this beautiful temple, this building. And you walk towards the door, which you can see is just slightly opened. And you are ready. You feel so curious on what it will be like on the inside. And as you arrive to the door, you put your hand on the doorknob, on the door handle. And the door opens so easily, so effortlessly. You just push it open. And as you step inside this beautiful temple, this beautiful building. It's so warm. The energy is even more pure, more loving. It feels so good. It's a familiar feeling that you've felt before. A beautiful, loving feeling of unconditional love, beautiful energy. And it just flows all around you and through you. And you see there in the center of this room, of this space, a beautiful fireplace. So you walk towards it. And you intuitively, instinctively know why it's here. You can see there's a beautiful little seat for you And this fireplace is here for you today to finally be free, to finally let go of any anger or resentment that you're still holding on to from people or experiences from the past, people that maybe you haven't forgiven yet. From a long time ago or recent, it doesn't matter. But that's why you chose to take this journey today. That is why you are here. And this fireplace, this beautiful building is here for you today so that you can do this, so that you can finally be free. And what you're going to do today is you're going to let that anger, that resentment, and what you are going to do today is you are going to let that anger, that resentment go. Anything else that you're holding on to, that you're still holding on to around that person, that experience, or people and experiences, whatever your intention is for today, to forgive and to let go and to be free. And you can put those feelings, that anger, that resentment, the pain, the unknown, the why, all of the things that are attached to that experience and that a person, all of the things that are attached to that thing, that experience, that person, that is still inside of you. You are going to put it into that fireplace as energy, as objects, as words, as feelings. It doesn't matter how you do it. You've never seen these things. You've just felt them. You know that they are there. So they're like energy, negative energy that you're holding inside of your body, and you don't want it there. It's not serving you in any way. You always have the learning, the knowledge, the empathy, the compassion for your experiences. But the anger, the resentment, and the pain, all of those negative feelings, you can let them go. That's why you're here today. So you just put it in the fire. So you just put it in the fire however it's easiest for you, however it most seems natural. Just put it in the fire and watch it burn. Watch it burn and turn to ash. As that negative energy gets taken out of the temple through the smoke, and it gets put out into the universe. And it will be taken care of. You don't have to worry about it. It will be turned into positive love energy so that you can be free, so that everyone can be free. So I'll give you a few moments here. Just put all of that pain, the anger, the resentment, the needing to know why, and anything else that's just kept it there inside of you. It's okay to do it. You have the knowledge, the empathy, the learning from the experience. Let it feel good to finally hand it over and to let it go. It never belonged to you in the first place. That's why it's never felt good. That's why it's always made you feel so unwell. You don't want it in your mind. You don't want it in your body. You don't want it in your heart. Now, it's time to move on. Just let it burn and turn to ash. Let it flow up through the smoke with the smoke, never to be seen again, turned and transmuted into beautiful love energy. But there's one more step. You still have that cord, but there's one more step. You still have that cord attaching you to that experience, that person. And you may not be able to see it again. You've never been able to see it, but you can feel it. It's like a tug and a pull that just keeps you attached because of that anger, that resentment, that experience you had. But you're not meant to be attached to this person forever. People come into our lives for different reasons. And you notice there beside you is a beautiful golden pair of scissors. So you pick up those scissors and you use those scissors to cut this cord once and for all, to forgive and to be free, to set yourself free and to set that other person or people free, so that you remove that negative energy from the universe, from the collective consciousness. You let it go from yourself and wherever else it was lingering. And as you do, you feel an incredible sense of relief. And you just let it feel so good. You just put those scissors down and you sit down by the fire. And you just let go even more deeply. You just let go into this feeling, and as you do, the energy in the room becomes even more magical, more vibrant, more beautiful, beautiful, luminous energy vibrating all around you and through you. And you just let go into this feeling of forgiveness, this feeling of freedom. You let this feeling flow through every single cell of your body, healing your body, flowing through your body and replacing any parts of your body where you are holding on to that negative energy with this beautiful, positive love energy flowing through your body. Maybe you even experience a gentle tingling throughout your body. And if you do, you know that all that is the beautiful healing of love energy flowing through your body. And you just stay here as long as you like in this beautiful feeling, this energy of forgiveness, as you just let go, making room now for love and new things, new experiences. But they're only going to be better because you have all of that knowledge and wisdom, empathy and compassion from your past experiences. So it can only get better now. So you just stay here as long as you like. Just linger in this space. I'll leave the music on for you for a while. And remember, if you enjoyed this session, please like it. Share it with others who you know it may help. And subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, take care.